It all started back in September. He reached out to her. They've been talking ever since.
This man wants to prove to his wife that her internet boyfriend is a fraudster.
I think what it was is that he just didn't want anybody knowing that we were talking because we haven't met.
Corey's wife, Raina, kept her relationship with a man named Tandy secret until her husband found out that she was sending this man money and threatened to divorce her.
It's a big chunk of my life that has been taken from me.
Is Tandy Raina's knight in shining armor or just another romance scammer?
I want to know if who I'm talking to is really him.
Well, Seekers, let's see if we can help this couple find out the truth about all of this.
Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
The whole story starts off with an email from Corey to our Share My Story email. I might as well use this for a plug really quick. If you found yourself going through something similar to Corey and Raina, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. But anyways, let's get back on track. He requested our help and I set up a call with him to get more details about this story.
So Corey, it's nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
So you're familiar with like our YouTube channel?
Yes, I am. Really grateful that you guys got back to me. It all started back in September. She made a comment on a Facebook post. This person responded. The end of September, he reached out to her. They've been talking ever since. We've been married for 24 years. I'm going to always care about her. That's 25 years of my life that, I can't just ignore, and I can't completely turn my back on it. I'm not heartless, but as far as us getting back together, and she's clearly made it clear that she's done. Even before I reached out to you guys and served her papers, I really didn't see any other option. It's close to $8,000 right now. And I know that doesn't seem a lot, but we're a low-income family. It's been rough, really rough. We just lost the car insurance last week. I don't even know how many months. I think probably 2 months behind on car payments. Tomorrow we'll be late on this month's rent, but she's promised me that she will pay it. It's a big chunk of my life that has been taken from me. I've tried to present to her every option that I could by having her family sit down and talk with her. Her sister's her best friend, who's always able to get through to her. Not this time. Not at all. She believes him. Everything he tells her, she believes.
I mean, I think what we do is we hop back on video chat and then we just invite her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I'm gonna pull Brianne in just to kind of soften things up, and then we'll see what happens, okay?
All right.
Okay. I'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty.
So we had a plan. Raina had no idea that Brianne and I were going to attempt to speak to her. A few hours later, Raina arrived home from work, and Corey gave us another call to see if Raina would even be interested in us looking into this man for her.
Hey.
Hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey. She home?
She took the dogs, took one of the dogs out real quick.
Does she seem like she's in a good mood?
I can't tell.
Well, we're just going to try to just tell her what we do and...
Hey, Ray. Come here. Yeah. Look. I want you to meet some people.
Can you make it to where we can at least talk to her?
Do you even know who they are?
I don't care.
What's the attitude?
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Hey, Raina, can you hear me at least?
Raina,
What?
they're talking
I
to
don't
you.
want to talk.
They're talking.
I don't want to talk.
So, Raina, I know you're going through a lot right now. I know you probably don't want to hear this and you probably don't want to talk to us, but we just need you to work with us. That's it. and just talk to me. That's all. We just want to help you. That's all.
What do you say? Hello?
No.
What about a phone call, at least? Can we call you, Raina?
No.
You know, we're here to help in any way that we can. We also don't want to pressure her into talking to us. You know, just so Raina knows, we deal with these types of situations every single day. If she decides that she wants to talk to us, we're here.
I just want to say, Raina, last thing is we're not here to prove anybody wrong. We're also not here to take anybody's side. So we just want to help you get to the bottom of this. If he is, you know, in fact, a scammer, we see this all the time where someone gets caught into this stuff and it ruins their life. Not just your life, but everybody else around you. This person that you're talking to is probably trying to push you away from people like, you know, your Corey and your friends and family and loved ones. And we want to let you know, Raina, that we have your back through this situation. So you take the time and you think about it, but we are the best team and we have the best tools. This is the best situation for you. And whatever he's going through, we can help you figure it out. We're here, you know, when you need us.
And if she decides that she wants to reach out, we want to get to the bottom of this and be able to provide her with answers. And at least she can walk away feeling some sort of closure.
We care about you, Raina. So does Corey. So does everybody else. If you take it, you take it. If you leave it, you leave it. But just want to leave you with some advice. If he's asking for money every single day, it's a huge red flag. I'm just going to leave you with that. We're here to help. And thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
Thanks.
All right. Talk to you soon, man.
Yep.
We tried, but Raina was just not interested in speaking to us. We've been working on this case for a while, and honestly, we thought this wasn't going to go anywhere. Our team was pretty surprised when we received a text message 2 weeks later from Corey about Raina agreeing to hop on another call with us. It was late, and I rushed to Brienne and David's house to join Brienne for the call.
Hi, Raina.
Hi, Raina.
Hi.
Raina, so what made you want to talk to us?
So the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys is because my family has been contacting me, letting me know that I've been hacked through Instagram, my Facebook, my Messenger. He's trying to scam my little girl's grandmother. He's trying to scam another friend of ours.
When you say he's trying to scam these other people, what is he doing?
He's pretty much asking them for Bitcoin. They can make an investment off it, get rich off it, that he's made money. He's literally like make that whatever, $1,000 or whatever more off of it. I haven't talked to him because I flat out told him that I needed time to be for myself.
When was the last time he asked you for money?
The last time he asked me for money was Sunday was the last day he asked me for it.
And Raina, how does it feel like him having to him contacting your family members and all of these people, and it has to be like a pretty big burden on your back?
Just been filled like hurt and damaged because he's going after my family, my friends, turn around, and when he doesn't get the money, he gets pissed off at me, starts calling me certain things, threatened to kill my dogs, threatened to kill Corey.
But it sounds like things have changed and he's been disrespectful to you and he's talking down to you. Do you feel that this is a relationship that's worth you staying in and putting more time in?
No.
We're here to help you. But if you have feelings for this man, we can help you get rid of those. But you got to be like transparent with us about this. Like, do you have any plans in the future to keep talking to him?
I have no clue. Lately, I've been feeling like I screwed this up. Completely.
Look, we're here to help you. No judgment here. You know, we have hundreds of thousands of people that come to us every single day looking to confirm who they're talking to online. And, you know, we want to do that for you. We want to help you out. You want to confirm where this person is. I have a plan. Let's create an IP tracker. Let's get things moving. Let's see who this person is and if we can confirm basically confirm where he's located. Also looking into, you know, the money that you've sent, and whatever we can do to help you out, we're here for you.
One thing that I do want to ask before we leave is, are you in love with this guy?
To answer your question, I am and I'm not.
Do you still love Corey?
I still love Corey because I'm always gonna. I've been there for 24 years with him. I fell out of love with Corey. I was the only one making money, the only one paying bills left and right, putting food on the table, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the pups, plus working my ass off at a nursing home. I mean, in a marriage, you're supposed to be 50-50. We're not. We weren't. If he wants to work things out, we can. But I don't think that we can file this marriage. We're getting a divorce. Candy always kept telling me, you know, how cute I was, how pretty I was. Call me queen. Corey never did.
But what if I told you that the guy that you're talking to is false and it's just a made up character in a you know, fantasy that you're in? I mean, I feel like you're at this point, Raina, where you feel like you've so bad that you can't turn it around, and we can help you turn these things around. Maybe not, we're not marriage counselors, but we can definitely you know, fix your problem with this guy. But we're gonna have to set up a meeting and just talk about, you know, everything that you know about him, and you be transparent with us. I think you've done a great job in this interview of being transparent and open with us. You know, we can help you, but you got to completely open up to us.
But at the end of the day, Raina, I can see that you're unhappy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be respected. And, you know, we want to do whatever we can to help you.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're coming from because, you know, you guys are trying to help, and
let's set up another meeting tomorrow, and you and I can sit down and you can help me pull everything that you know, and I'll pass everything over to our search team. We have a team of researchers, and they'll start digging into this, and we'll let you know if he's real or not. Does that help?
Yeah.
Thank you, Raina, for meeting with us.
Thank you, Raina.
No problem.
We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
You guys too.
The next day, Brianne and I went through Raina's story.
Hello.
Hi, Raina. You look good. You look like you're in better spirits today.
Well, thank you.
So what we're going to do today is Brianne's going to take notes. I'm just going to fire off a bunch of questions. We're going to listen to your story from beginning to where it is now, okay?
So there's a little dog just like her on Facebook that I follow. Her name is Franny. That's how we met, was through that on Facebook. He messaged me on my messenger. We started talking. We became friends. His eyes are blue. His hair's not shaved, but it's like cut in a nice way. He wears a hat, some backwards. He's built up top, but like I want to say skinny looking from the abs down. We're getting to know each other. He told me that he worked for a company that deals with oil. We just kept talking, and then he just kept telling me how beautiful I was, asking me questions like, what do I like? What do I enjoy doing? He goes, you know, I know you're married. It just doesn't matter to me. I was like, okay, but I am married. I was 24 years married with him, so just kept telling me that I deserved better and that I deserved to be treated better, and so it hit it off like that. He will send me pictures of him by himself. He would send me pictures of him and his daughter. Then there was a picture of just a nude picture. Not him, but down there. He told me that he loved me first. And then it took me, I want to say, a couple days to maybe a week before I would tell him I love him. I might have been the type before to say I love you first and flirt with people, but not anymore. He calls me honey. He calls me queen. I did call him king. If he's calling me queen, then, you know, I'm going to call him king. He was saying sweet things. He was being kind. He was not being mean or anything. It was just that way that drew me to keep talking to him, because he was being nice, he was being kind, he was being sweet. There's just things that I miss doing, especially in a marriage. And I feel like I don't get that now.
Raina was not happy in her marriage, and this is what pushed her away from Corey. She was fed up with paying most of the bills at home, and this guy was promising her everything she wanted: love, affection, stability, and he was successful. But things began to spiral out of control when his request for money started.
He asked me to send him some money because he needed it for like insulin. He would tell me that the insulin is for his pain control, to control his pain that he has. He would send me pictures of the insulin vials that he would get. He says that his insulin would cost him $200 or more. Once was airport to get on the plane, to get the tickets. He needed to get tickets to get on the plane because he was going to come up here for Christmas. That never happened. When he was in London, it was always insulin and pay his medical bill. It was like, can you send me this much money, please, through, Bitcoin? And then I would pretty much go take money out of the bank, go to the coin machine, and then just hit Bitcoin and do it that way. And then I would screenshot that it's been sent after I paid my bills. I'd see what else I had left. I would send him that. I would get loans from different companies and send it that way. Loans would be from $200 to $850, and then I would just pay them, like there would be a monthly payment to pay it back. But I haven't been able to pay him back, so that I'm trying to get on a debt collector thing to pay the loans back. I want to say almost $8,000. Most of the times that he gets pissed off, it's because I don't send him money. He'll start kind of saying all these mean things to me, that I'm not worth it, that I'm a liar, that I'm pretty much just, that I can go back to Corey, that I can pretty much just die in a hole, or that I'm going to live a lonely life. And it hurts me. First, I think he's a sweet guy, but if I don't send you money again, you get this way to me. Then he'll come back a day after saying he apologizes to me. He says, I'm sorry. I didn't mean those words. I didn't mean to say those things. Can you please forgive me?
Raina has sent thousands of dollars to Tandy. She's completely exhausted all of her savings to send this man money, and even does Instacart after work to maintain Tandy's pain medicine. Her husband Corey served her the divorce papers after he found out that she was sending him money.
The day that I found out that he knew was the day that he served divorce papers. He handed me papers. I filled what I had to do, signed them, and handed them back to him. And that's when, we started fighting. And I do want to get a divorce. I don't want to get a divorce. The don't is because we've been married for 24 years. We've been stuck together for 24 years. And plus we have 3 dogs. The do's is because I can't do everything myself. I can't take care of the pups by myself. I can't do the housework by myself. I can't pay rent by myself. He pays electricity and internet and the phone. For me, I have 2 car payments. I bought Corey the car so he can have something he can get in and out of. He can drive it. It's not a stick shift. It's an automatic. I pay $808.32 without rent. I started taking care of him 2012.
It's a long time.
Because I was the one with the money. I was the one that was working. I was the one that was literally paying everything.
Raina is conflicted about her divorce with Corey, but she is tired of taking on all of the financial responsibilities. She wants to know if this man that she's risked her marriage for is real or just another romance scammer.
I want to know if it's really him. If this is who I'm talking to is really him. That's what, I want to know. I want to know if it's true. What he's telling me is true.
All right, Seekers, we had some work to do. Our team got together to come up with a game plan to help Raina come to terms. We had several things we could look into, and it was time to get to work.
All right, so I just got this new case in. It's a husband and wife. So their names are Corey and Raina. Corey reached out to us
about on behalf of Raina. They've been married for 23 years. In September, this whole thing started with this guy named Tandy that his wife Raina has been communicating with. They met through a Facebook post, and Raina started to send Tandy money. So she sent him $8,000 in gift cards, and then also money through a Bitcoin ATM. They're late behind their car payments. They don't have enough money for car insurance, late on their rent. And Raina even Instacarts in her free time to send money to Tandy. Corey served her divorce papers, but Corey reached out to us and he wants to, get his wife to come to terms with this guy being fake. I can show you guys what I have pulled so far, which is photos of who Tandy is claiming to be, which is this guy right here.
I don't want to talk about. Is that where
we recognize him? Sons of Anarchy?
So we got photos of the guy here.
Yeah, we do, and more.
Do we want to
talk about
on the image with the more that he's talking about? Are we trying to find an exact match for that?
It's up to y'all.
Yeah, Josh said he's got it.
This photo here of him in the airport, very low res photos. And then we also have his email and phone number here.
What's up with the other picture? What is this? He's supposed to be taking pills, or what is this?
Oh, it's really low resolution.
I don't know.
Those look like chemicals, whatever was listed.
That's an insulin bottle.
Here's a bunch of Bitcoin here. So is this enough for you guys to pull the wallets?
Oh yes, 100%.
Definitely.
Yep. Yeah. And she sent it through Bitcoin ATM.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
So we have a pretty good amount of information. How do we prove to her that this guy's fake and get her to understand that this whole thing is a scam?
Well, we should start with confirming who Tandy is, reverse image search, and confirm through social media accounts.
I'm gonna see if I can look into the Bitcoin addresses, see if all the money lands in one spot, and that way we'll be able to tell this is a funnel that romance scam victims send money to.
And I'm gonna look into some of the images that were sent, apparently of the friend's dog and the airport. Airports are pretty unique, so gonna look into that and the insulin bottle for pain and the lab results. So we'll do some image searching for that.
It was now time to sit down with Raina to let her know the truth and everything that we had found.
Hey Raina, how are you today?
I'm okay.
Well, I want to introduce you to David. This is my husband.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Hi.
This has been an adventure for you, right? How long has this lasted?
Since September of last year.
What's that, 8 months or so?
Yeah, she's been talking to him since our anniversary.
Oh, wow. The 26th of September?
Mm-hmm.
He forgot.
I did not forget. That's a good day for us. This is a little bit different case than what we're used to because your husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, from what I understand, he
is my ex-husband.
Yes,
divorce.
Your ex-husband, you guys were going through a divorce, and he actually reached out to us instead of you reaching out to us. What are you hoping that we help you out with, or that we reveal today?
The truth, why he keeps asking for money. He just asked me yesterday for it. I flat out told him I didn't have any because I don't. I work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then I try right after work. I try to do Instacart so that I could put gas in my car, food, to have lunch and stuff, and try to pay bills.
So Raina, on top of Tandy always asking you for money, he also hacked your Facebook and your social media accounts.
Yes.
And he's already reached out to some of your family members and your friends.
Yes.
Did you keep sending him money after that happened, or?
After him hacking my Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. To me, I don't believe it's him. I just think it's somebody else out there in the middle of where in the world that's hacking, everybody's Facebook.
You sent us an image of medicine that Tandy said that he was taking.
I'm a type 2 diabetic. And take insulin. When he sent it to me, I was like, okay, then, but I kept asking him why he's on insulin. He kept telling me the reason why he's on insulin was for pain. I don't know if that's true, if insulin is supposed to be for pain. I only know it's for diabetes.
Raina was in medical school and was also a diabetic, but she kept making excuses for him. She wanted to believe this was true so bad that she disregarded the fact that him asking for money for insulin just didn't make any sense. Regardless to why or what Tandy told Raina he was doing with this insulin, our team had some information on the photo that was inexcusable.
Like, how much money in total have you sent for this medication?
I really don't know how much for just for the medicine, but I can tell you almost $8,000 total.
Diabetes medication isn't for pain. Insulin's to regulate your blood sugar. You know, you have spikes, it goes up and down. That's what it's for. It's not for pain. And so this money that you're sending for this medication, it's definitely not for pain whatsoever. We found the exact image that he sent you. So the exact image was on a New York Post article talking about the prices of insulin and this company that makes this insulin drug.
Wouldn't it make more sense if he just took a picture of medicine he was actually taking and send it to you? I mean, he went through all this trouble to go find a picture online and then send it to you.
One of the other reasons you were sending Tandy money or this person money is because they were also traveling too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about the picture that you received of him in the airport?
The first picture that I got of him in the airport was to come from Texas to come up here to meet me, you know, and spend some time with his sister.
So we ran the image of the airport, and so we know exactly where it's from.
So we were able to confirm that this is a picture of a airport in London. He pulled it off of a website. And so again, with this picture, you know, why would he go through all the trouble finding a random airport picture online and sending that to you?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about some other pictures you had sent us. Pictures of Tandy and his parts. Believe it or not, we did run a reverse image search on that as well.
We found a match.
We found a match. Let's just say we found a match, and it doesn't belong to Tandy. And it belongs to a, what is he? Like a gay adult film actor.
Okay. What you're telling me, why use the internet when it should just be you? Not a picture off the internet. You know, I asked him for a picture of him, an actual picture of him.
Okay, Seekers, we wanted to make sure we had more information to back the fact that this man was a scammer, other than just revealing the true identity of this man in these images. Corey has done everything to show Raina why Tandy is not who he claims to be. He's even showed her the real man's Instagram, and yet she still continues to speak to this fake profile.
We looked at all the images you'd sent over to us for Tandy, and what we're able to confirm is these images belong to an actor by the name of Kenny Johnson. Yes, he is an actor in that show, SWAT. Yeah.
Have you seen that show before?
I've seen part of it, not the whole series yet.
So did you ever come across an episode that he was in and then wonder why you're talking to somebody that is using the same picture?
After Corey kept showing me pictures.
And what made you not want to believe that?
Because he was telling me that they were ruining him, that yes, he was on SWAT, but then they, you know, due to COVID, it got canceled or whatever, and so.
So he told you he was the actor in SWAT?
Mm-hmm.
And he was using the name Tandy?
Mm-hmm.
And you believed it, Raina?
Pretty much. Which now I know not to believe anything.
What's going through your mind right now, Raina?
A lot of things. One, pretty much just, I screwed myself. You know, if he was telling me the truth, then, you know, I should have checked it into it more, but I didn't.
How important would that $8,000 be right now?
Very important. I can pay back some back payments on my car, both my cars, my insurance. I can pay it off. You know, I can pay back some of my, you know, my family's, the money that I borrowed.
You borrowed money to send him?
I borrowed money because I told my mom that I needed, you know, for like gas or some food, because at that time, I wasn't getting food stamps. I needed, you know, money for my 3 dogs to get their food, their dog food.
So, I mean, you're working this extra job and to send him money, and then you're also borrowing money to send him money, and then pay your bills, and then on top of that, you're falling behind in your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you had sent money through CoinMe, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our search specialist team looked into the transactions that you had sent over to us, and we found some interesting things.
Raina just wanted to prove to Corey and her family that they were wrong. She had allowed this scammer to ruin her marriage and distance her from everyone she loved. But the more we revealed, the more she started to realize.
What we try to do typically is like try to find out like who this person is. This is somebody essentially trying to steal money from you. He's sending you fake pictures. There's no other reason that somebody do that unless they're trying to deceive you. When you sent money through CoinMe, we were actually able to trace those funds, and those funds went into CoinCola. CoinCola is actually an exchange. It's a peer-to-peer exchange in Nigeria. So the person you're talking to, Raina, lives in Nigeria. What they're doing is they're taking the money you send through cryptocurrency and they are converting it into Naira. Naira is the currency that they use in Nigeria.
Yes.
CoinCola, when you open an account, you have to upload your license, all the details. We know they're in Nigeria and we have contacts in Nigeria. And so we can take this information, we can send it to Nigerian authorities to potentially get somebody arrested. We're going to do it right after we get off the video call with you today, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope that makes you feel a little bit better.
Yeah. I just know I'm like out of the money. I just want to beat myself up. I'm a stubborn person. And I like to, you know, just try to do things myself, try to figure, you know. And I thought he was, you know, telling me the truth.
What made you think that, though?
A lot of things that he was saying to me, nice, sweet things, call me like babe, queen, you know, and stuff like that. But then there's times that he would just like get pissed off at me and just call me mean things. I would just shrug that off me if he called me mean things, you know, because it's whatever, you know. I was just like, okay, he must be in pain or he's dealing with something. He's just frustrated or pissed off, which, you know, I was like, okay, whatever.
You know, realistically, somebody that you meet that's like a hunk that like randomly messages you, that's, you know, telling you all these sweet things, and then on the flip side is like really mean to you, and then only really asking you for money, that's not like a great relationship. It's not like a healthy relationship just in general, right?
I'm hurt.
I noticed that you have this need to take care of people.
My dad and my grandparents have raised me to, you know, be the one to take care of things. So that's what I've done, you know. I'm that kind person that will, you know, take care of you, you know, be there for you, you know. He was asking for money because he needed it for food or for his medicine, you know.
I mean, it seems like people take advantage of that though, right? Like, I mean, from my understanding, your current relationship that ended, your marriage that ended, was like very similar to that.
The marriage with Corey, it's different. I was getting tired of being the only one in this house, do everything. I got so fed up with it. I was just like, okay, I'm drained. I can't do it. I took a big major cut when I lost my job and went to get my MA.
How did you manage to scrape up $8,000?
I was paying my bills, And what else was left over, I was giving Tandy the money. And that was every 2 weeks. What was left of my check that I got, my tax return, I'm doing Instacart. Whatever I cash out, I just go up to the like 7-Eleven and use my card to cash out that way, and then go to the coin machine and do that.
So you would like work a full shift, go to Instacart, cash out, and then go to the ATM machine and send him $40 or whatever you made during that extra shift. Wow.
At this point, every single thing that he has told you or sent you has been a lie. So what are you going to do with Tandy now?
Delete him. Not talk to him. Just go on with my life as I go to work every morning.
Looking back, Raina, why do you think you ignored all those signs this whole time?
I didn't want to believe it.
Maybe the things between you and Corey.
I think so.
You obviously weren't happy with the way things were in your life, and you were looking for another outlet. There was a guy that was in a TV show that you had seen at one point. He was saying he was that person, but with a different name. Social media had been hacked. You're running to the Bitcoin ATM machine after every shift and you're ignoring it. You think this had to do with like self-confidence in yourself?
I was falling out of love. When you've been married to somebody for 24 years and you don't get the same love back, you lose that love. And that's what I was doing. I was losing confidence. I was losing like being in love. And when I, was talking to him, he was making things right. And that's what I want,
Well, how are you and Corey now after the divorce?
We're friends, but we fight. There's days that he'll be nice. Then there's days that he just goes around being so jerk to me.
Raina, do you think it would be healthy to like separate yourself from the current situation you're in now?
Trying to find a place. It's hard. Rent has gone up in this town.
What we'll do, Raina, we'll try to find like lower income housing resources for you so that you can try to find a way to remove yourself from the situation. You got a divorce. It's just not healthy to sit there and fight every day. And obviously you lost self-confidence over this time to the point where if you can remove yourself from the situation, start working on like building that self-confidence up and start healing like yourself.
Okay.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm okay. I will be okay. Happy that I got to, find out the truth way. It's just, I wish I would, trust myself. But I'm glad.
Originally, when me and Drew first met you, you refused to meet with us and you didn't want to go through with this at all. And now here we are. We're revealing all of this information to you. I can already see the shift. You're already making those attempts to trust yourself and reveal all of this information and find the truth about Tandy.
Let's get you back on your feet and headed down the right path.
Thank you so much for changing your mind and working with us.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
After this interview, David stuck around to make sure that Raina walked away with this with no doubt on who Tandy really was. When we heard that he was logging into her social media accounts, we knew we would be able to pull his IP address and figure out where he was located.
Okay.
So what you do is on the right-hand corner, there's like a little settings triangle, if you can click on it.
Okay.
And then it says where you're logged in. Scroll to the bottom of that.
So the iPhone XR. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are the dates on that?
May 31st at 1:06.
This person just logged in. What's the IP address that it shows?
102.90.
90.
44225.
Do you want to know where that's from?
Yes, where?
Nigeria.
Okay. I'm gonna have to just redo my Facebook.
That's the IP address that you gave me, and this is Nigeria right here.
Not only was the person behind Tandy's profile converting the crypto to Naira, they were also logging into Raina's account from Nigeria. This was the nail in the coffin. At this point, we had proven to Raina that whoever Tandy was in Nigeria and not in Texas.
And now I'm gonna move on and go from there.
I'm glad we're able to help. The team will follow up with those resources. Let us know about the counseling. So if you can't get it on your own, the offer's still there. We're gonna help you out with that, okay?
Okay.
Let's get you back on your feet and headed down the right path.
Okay, thank you.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
So Corey, I'm just calling you just to get an update on Raina and yourself. How are things going?
She's been working. I've been trying to work. My school year's basically done. So I'm picking up side stuff.
Are you planning to move out now that you guys are divorced, or where are you at with that?
A lot of people are really angry with me, and, well, not really angry, but disappointed in me that, oh, hey, all this has happened, and you guys are divorced, but you still live together, and you guys still do stuff together. And I can understand that, but, you know, we're still friends, and with my disabilities and everything, she's been my caregiver for over 20 years. I've had 10 hip surgeries, including a hip replacement, by the time I was 32. I've had 2 knee surgeries, and one of the reasons why I can still do what I do is because of her and her help throughout the years. She said she's still going to be there, you know, for me. If I need help, you know, like making dinner or cleaning the house or whatever, or if I can't get up to get my medication or whatever, she's going to be there. And I respect that, you know, and I greatly appreciate it. And people just don't understand it. So the heck with them.
Where is she at with Tandy?
She hasn't told me anything from your guys' last conversation or anything, except that you guys know, and you told her he's still asking for money. She's not sending it. She's telling him no every time. He's upset that they don't talk a lot, and he says that she's changed. She hasn't changed. She's just, she's got facts now that he doesn't know about, you know?
Do you think that she will eventually block him?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But I've known her half my life. I care about her, you know that. She's still my best friend. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what my friends think. She's still my friend. She will always be my friend. She's been there for me through some of the roughest times of my life, and I've been there for her. I'm not going to give up on her, man. That's not how I was raised.
Guess what, Seekers? We have something very special for you. This Thursday, our crew will be going live, and you'll get a live update from Raina on how she's handling the aftermath of this scam. You can join the live by scrolling down on our homepage and clicking on the live link. If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report it. It helps get the word out and potentially stops other people from being scammed. Thanks for watching. Remember, all of our new videos go out every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.